You know something? How many people can say they retired at the pinnacle of their career? And I'm not just talking about sports, I'm just in general. How many people can say they have retired at the pinnacle of their career? They've accomplished many accolades, broken records, etc., etc., plethora of awards, you name it. And they retire on top. Also financially stable and able to live comfortably without depending on that said job, to make a living, right? It's not too many people coming from the top of my head that I can think of have done that. I'm just talking about in general, period. Right? It's you've had people in that realm before, right? But it's just not normal. And so this is what Andre Ward, my favorite boxer, he's second behind Roy Jones Jr. Andre Ward is my second favorite boxer of all time, behind Roy Jones. And, I was shocked. I wasn't expecting this. Now, going back to the first Sergey Kovalev fight after that, so-called controversial decision, Sergey Kovalev versus Andre Ward won. There were talks coming from Andre Ward directly that he was contemplating retirement. So, in terms of the retirement talk, that's nothing new. He said that before, after he fought Sergey Kovalev. And then you saw what happened during the rematch. He shut the boogeyman down. The killer, the crusher, Sergey Kovalev, stopped by the no power, pillow-fisted Andre Ward. Right? Sergey Kovalev is known for being the crusher. He has killed somebody literally in the ring. Look it up. He's killed somebody in the ring. And Andre Ward completely annihilated Sergey Kovalev. For somebody who has no knockout power, he's not a known knockout artist. He stopped him, breaking him down, going to the body because Sergey Kovalev cannot take it to the body. Shut him down. And Andre announcing his retirement earlier today, and I saw the ticker on ESPN. I was very surprised. I was like, wow. Because, there were talks about him trying to go up in weight to fight Anthony Joshua. That was a rumor. And then him going up in weight to fight, what's that guy's name? I can't think of his name from the heavyweight division. Another guy that he was going to fight. He was trying to actually follow the footsteps of Roy Jones Jr. Go up to heavyweight, make history, and try to go back down. But I didn't want him to follow those same footsteps, because when Roy Jones did that to fight John Ruiz and went back down to fight Antonio Tarver, man, it was over. You can't move up in weight and go back down. That's going to completely destroy your body. And that's what happened. And so if Andre Ward decided to do that because he was looking like he wanted to do that and go up to heavyweight, that's what he wanted to do, he would have had the same effect like Roy Jones Jr. I would have been completely heartbroken. I mean, at the same time, like I said, he's broken every record. Olympic gold medalist, impeccable amateur career, Super 6, beat everybody in front of him, regardless of the fact that his style may not be aesthetically pleasing to the casual fan. I love his style. It's a work of art from my perspective. It's a work of art. The casual fans are not going to like his style. It's really ugly to watch, but I appreciate it as a boxing fan. Not only a fan, but I consider myself a diehard fan of boxing, a student of the sport. I appreciate his style. I appreciate the little nuances, the idiosyncrasies of boxing. I look at footwork. I look at angles. I look at lateral movement. I look at feigning. I look at all that stuff. I look at head movement. I look at everything. I pay attention to details when it comes to boxing. And Andre Ward, his subtleties, the way he moves around the ring, is impeccable. It really is. And it bothers his opponents because they can't figure it out. And that's what he did to Sergey Kovalev, the crusher. And everybody he defeats, when Andre Ward, everybody he defeats, they are a different person. They are a broken person, mentally and physically. They're not the same fighter. And that's what you'll see when Sergey Kovalev continues to fight. And on top of that, Andre Ward is still young. He's retired at age 34. Okay, keep in mind, this guy is still younger than Sergey Kovalev. He's still younger than Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. He's younger than both of those guys by a year. All right, look it up. And he retired on top as the number one pound for pound boxer in the world. The number one pound for pound boxer in the world retires today, on top with all his faculties, his beautiful family. I'm pretty sure he's got his money saved and he's got his money invested wisely. I think he'll have a great career in broadcasting because this guy, he's up there with Paulie Malignaggi in terms of breaking the fight down and analyzing a fight. Every time he talks, when it comes to boxing, I listen. Shout out to Andre Ward for sure. And Virgil Hunter as well. Virgil Hunter also is a great coach. Great coach. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that he retired. The key thing is here. The key thing here is I want him to stay retired. I want him to stay retired. And we've seen this happen before. We've seen people retire, then unretire, come back for a big fight. We've seen it with all kinds of boxers. Most recently, Floyd Mayweather. Now, he came back because he knew it was easy work, right? I don't want Ward to come back against a fighter that the odds are stacked up against him, like Anthony Joshua. I don't want him to come back and fight him at all. I do not. As far as his own division, light heavyweight. I mean, who you got out there? You got Adonis Stevenson. I mean, the only reason why he would fight him is to unify. But really, I mean, I don't care about that. It's just Adonis Stevenson is a guy that really just likes to dance around and duck fighters. I mean, he ducked Sergey Kovalev for years. They could have been fought each other, and it really should have been Adonis Stevenson versus Andre Ward, because I believe Adonis Stevenson could have beaten Sergey Kovalev, but Adonis avoided Sergey Kovalev. So there you have it. But as far as light heavyweight division, there's really nobody out there, man. I mean, Adonis Stevenson, you got Badu Jack, that guy Bitter Beef, whatever his name is. I mean, don't get me wrong, the light heavyweight division is stacked, but it's like, who I really got? I've beaten everybody in front. As Andre Ward, I've beaten everybody they put in front of me. I've beaten them. He done it with Super 6. I mean, the complete underdog when it comes to the Super 6 tournament. And he won. So I really don't blame him. I don't blame him as far as retiring. Because the reason why he was seeking competition outside of the light heavyweight division, from his perspective, and I agree with him, from his perspective, and I'm only assuming that it was really nobody to really be motivated to fight. I mean, like I said, Adonis Stevenson, really, he's all right. Just got a left hand. That's it. Badu Jack, Bitter Beef. I mean, those guys are just all right. That's why he wanted to move up in weight and fight guys like Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. But at the end of the day, I saw the video he posted. It was a great video on his IG about why he retired, and I'll play the clip real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna play the clip real quick, and I'll come back with my commentary. But this is a really dope, really dope clip. You play this clip real quick, and I'll come back with my commentary. Here we go.
All I want to do is be a fighter.
All I want to be is an Olympic champion. All I want to be is a world champion. I did it.
Damn, look at all them belts. Crazy. That's dope. That's dope. That's a great I like that video. I like that commercials. That's dope right there. That's dope. But anyway, shout out to Andre SOG Ward, my second favorite fighter behind Roy Jones Jr. of all time. I've followed his career since day one. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him going out on top as the #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the world. You know what I'm saying? I could do a separate video on who I think will take his spot. You know, you got Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, you know, Triple G up in the mix. You know, there's a lot of guys out there. There's talented guys out there that can take his spot. But, you know, it's rare you see people go out at the pinnacle of their career without affecting their legacy, so to speak. You know, Michael Jordan, he retired and came back and retired again. And, you know, even though he had an illustrious career as the Chicago Bulls, he came back and played with the Wizards, the Washington Wizards, right? So I don't want to see Andre Ward come back and go back and fight some heavyweight or maybe, I don't know, Triple G, even though Triple G ducked Andre Ward, didn't want to fight him. I don't want to see him come back and just be like, okay, I'm retiring, I'm motivated. Nah, just stay retired, brother. Stay retired. Don't mess up your legacy. I don't want you to go down like Roy Jones. Just stay on top, man, and work in broadcasting. And that's it. You know, he said that he couldn't train anymore. Physically, he could not endure the training camps and stuff like that. His body was breaking down, and you know, it's good that he is good. It's not only good, it's great that he goes out on top on his own terms at the pinnacle and the height of his career. So salute, shout out to Andre SOG Ward. Much respect to his career. Like I said, huge fan, and he's my second favorite boxer of all time behind Roy Jones Jr. And I just, you know, just a huge fan. So nothing but respect for SOG Ward for sure, man. Looking forward to you know, checking out his commentary in boxing and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that. Much respect. So those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. If you're a fan of Andre Ward, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about his retirement. Was it a surprise? Did you see a comment? Let me know in the comment section down below, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.